IELTS Speaking Lesson 2A. Let's talk about how to be in touch with vocabulary. Let's go. Previously, we learned why metaphors, figurative, idiomatic expressions matter in speaking. Also, we learned comprehension of such expressions plays a major role in our daily conversations, especially in an IELTS speaking exam. Today's lesson objective is to gain and improve your lexical resource in the most natural way possible to enable students to acquire vocabulary fast. Welcome to English 101 Club.
Hey, it's beginning in the beginning. Start properly. Where you going?
I go home now, and I will start from beginning again.
When I was a little teenager, I remember watching a horror movie called Jeepers Creepers. The main antagonist, the creeper, chases two people on the road with its truck in a desperate attempt to save their lives. One of the protagonist characters shoot at the oncoming speeding death machine, but the bullets just don't have any effect. One of the characters says the bullets ricochet. The moment I heard ricochet, I fell in love for two reasons. Firstly, up until then, I just used phrases like bulletproof or bullets just bounced off. Second, it sounds so cool. Ricochet sounds so fancy. Think for a minute. We all had several dictionaries lying around in our homes, but personally, it never occurred for me to look up ricochet because it was never that important to my life. Even though I played a lot of FPS games at the time, not relevant. But that movie made it relevant as it gave me a sense of purpose with it. Meaning, the movie gave me a word with context, I immediately got attached. I cannot forget this word even now, even if I try to. Imagine a teenager who is a hormonal mess, hates education, and only wants to play games and party. Learning new words without even knowing he is learning. That is the beauty of contextual understanding. In the olden days, teachers used to load calculators, saying, "Will you be carrying one everywhere you go?" So learn how to calculate in your mind. But look at us now. Today, we have smartphones with calculators. Just like that, studying new vocabulary from dictionaries and memorizing the top 100 words per day expired a long time ago. It's an obsolete technique, total dead bodies. Imagine dictionaries, memorization, and traditional teaching techniques are dinosaurs. And if you are to have a race with them, despite their immense size advantage over you, you will win. Because dinosaurs are dead, Bob. They are dead. They are extinct. Now we have the internet, vast amount of exposure instantly. Let us evolve. Hallelujah. Before we begin the wisdom, let me set the stage, the format for you all to follow through and understand it fast. 3 examples quickly. Slide into DMs means privately message someone on social media. The origin, the rise of social media platforms like Instagram and Twitter. FOMO, fear of missing out, means anxiety about missing exciting events. Origin, popularized by millennials in the digital age. Spill the tea means share gossip or news. Origin, tea is equal to truth in African American dialect. Did you notice that there was an origin to all these phrases? Words have them too. They are called roots. Why do we need the roots? To understand the plant. In simple terms, if we can understand where it came from, we can connect with that. We know its background, then we can, vibe with it. But wait, no, we are not going to learn the Holy Bible of vocabulary today. Instead, we are going to learn how words have connected with you and will in the future. the origin story of you and the words that you encountered, the words you will meet, and how to enable them, how to be in touch with vocabulary. All good? Let's get that money. In the movie Interstellar, there is a quote that goes like rage, rage against the dying of the light. Most of us are at an initial stage familiar with the word rage, understand it as violent, uncontrollable anger. But by listening to Dylan Thomas's Do Not Go Gentle into That Good Night in the context of Interstellar is defined sorrow mixed with a deep sense of urgency and hope. With it, the word rage unconsciously connects with you as a desire or passion due to the context of that movie or the culture it created per se. Now, the word rage is not just rage. The movie built a bridge between rage and your emotion. Let us see how. Emotional layering. Sorrow rises from recognizing loss, impermanence, and mortality, both personal and existential. Hope and urgency stem from the movie's narrative, blending the desperation to save humanity with the resilience of love and the human spirit. So, what is the counteraction? Defiance against mortality. The poem calls for resistance to death's inevitability with the repeated rage, rage against the dying of the light, fueling a fierce determination to fight against loss and finality. Linked to Interstellar, the movie connects this defiance to humanity's fight for survival, where the emotional weight, whether Cooper's painful family separation or the mission to save humanity, amplifies the poem's call to resist despair and take action. Now from YouTube, Casey Neistat's phrase, do what you can't. In Casey's 2017 Do What You Can't video, he showcases how his journey from becoming a filmmaker without formal training to redefining vlogging embodies this mantra. It highlights facing obstacles head on. The emotion evolves from defiance, I will prove them wrong, to empowerment, I can do this, to inspiration, I will take on new challenges. Hearing this within the context of his success story amplifies these feelings, creating a powerful sensation of purpose and motivation. PewDiePie, life is too short to focus on things you hate, focus on what you love instead. Hearing this quote evokes reflection, accepting life's brevity and simplifying priorities. It contrasts with Casey Neistat's call to action, offering a more relaxed, contemplative view on fulfillment. Acceptance of imperfection. Instead of pushing forward, it invites letting go of struggles. Calm and relief. The simple, relaxing phrasing promotes ease. Inspiration through resignation. While mellow, it still fosters a positive mindset. Let's get an example from music. Lose Control by Teddy Swims. In interviews, Teddy shared that lose control is personal, reflecting his journey of letting go of fears and embracing vulnerability. He described the song as about breaking down protective walls to truly be seen, which is both scary and liberating. Listening to it evokes emotional release, encouraging listeners to confront their struggles with vulnerability and embrace imperfection, offering both liberation and poignancy. Why context and emotion matter for vocabulary acquisition? Understanding through context. Words acquire deeper meanings when experienced in context. For instance, the word rage initially implies uncontrollable anger, but takes on a defiant, passionate tone in the context of Interstellar and Dylan Thomas's poem. The context of the scene. emotionally bridges the word with themes like loss, mortality, and hope. Emotional layering for retention. Associating words with emotions creates lasting connections. Emotional layers like sorrow, defiance, and hope in Interstellar or empowerment in Casey Neistat's Do What You Can't. Anchor words to real life experiences, making them more memorable than rote memorization. Cultural and narrative impact. Stories, quotes, and music convey emotions that redefine words. For example, Casey Neistat's phrase encourages action and resilience, building emotional momentum. PewDiePie's quote, in contrast, promotes acceptance and calm, shaping a relaxed response to challenges. Songs like Lose Control by Teddy Swims evoke vulnerability and emotional catharsis, illustrating how words connect to personal growth. Moving beyond memorization, instead of memorizing isolated definitions or top 100 words for IELTS, immerse yourself in real world usage, movies, quotes, music, and stories to develop emotional and cultural associations. This approach enhances understanding, fluency, and expressive depth. So, by learning words through experiences that evoke emotions, you not only expand your vocabulary but also internalize their meanings in a way that resonates deeply and authentically without losing it and enabling the maximum accuracy when using it. That concludes my second lesson for contextual understanding for an easy 6.5 in IELTS for speaking. Watch next IELTS speaking lesson 2B. I'll be teaching how to practically improve your vocabulary and understanding through context and emotions. If this lesson video helped you, please leave a like, subscribe, share the video so that all can learn, and comment if you all have requests. Thank you. This is English 101 Club. Good day.